It looks like we're live. I have a notification here. Managing moderators. Thank you. Okay, rotate. We're back here. Okay, this is how this is going to go. I thought it needed to be the other way, but we're here. So, right, line up. Okay. After a lovely day of a workshop for Yoga Nidra, I had a really wonderful experience for my first time doing Yoga Nidra, and even in acupuncture on the other day. I was asked how it was, and I said I think I went to another dimension. It was just, and when I say that, I really just mean I was able to let go of myself, let go of my idea of self, let go of the image of self, the world around me, the things that I come up against, and I was able to rise above that and not focus on that challenge, but instead rise above, and with the open-heartedness and the ease and the expansion of, I live a radiant life. I am of godly nature. I am source. I am creator. And to believe and rewire your mind to believe that you are life experiencing this ultimate reality. Anything you want can unfold for you, but you want to be sure that you are intending, that you are giving it direction, that you have an implied beacon and an idea, a goal, something forward. In this moment, I'm I have to. I bought a planner, and so maybe that's what I'll do tonight is break in that planner. It's called Full Focus, and it's more detail oriented and to specify what it is you want to achieve. And this is a practice that at times I've done, and I've focus up, full focus, the planner, and right on topic of what we are discussing and intending is to focus, to bring into focus, to clarify, to carve it out. And I am feeling as though I'm making that happen, and I want to inform that the practice is what gets you the results. Just knowing you could take a cold plunge, and you gotta do the computer work, and you gotta, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you gotta get your reps in, right? It's all like a muscle. The mind is a muscle. The practice is a muscle. And then when we strengthen it, it becomes a belief. And when we have a belief, then we take an action. And that action is what's unfolding before us. The result is what's unfolding before us. So we have this ability, and we may have seen it on small scales in certain ways. You've seen it manifest in your life as you wanted to go to the school, you wanted to get the thing, and now you're at the thing. And then for some of us, there is there are limiters. We have limiters, we have governors, there are um, like bumpers to put on from our mind, or as the teacher John Vossler was saying today in the Yoga Nidra workshop that I was in, is there's a black box. And this is the first time I've ever heard of it referred to the black box. It's been referred to me as the your blind spots. It's been referred to me as like the subconscious. But what's in this black box is informative. It is for information, and it is what it is, and it's probably triggering and eliciting reactions that you're no longer conscious of it. You just do it, and then the next domino knocks over the next domino, the next domino, and the next domino, and you go, and then you're like, why am I fucking here again? So that thought was, do I say so a lot? And so those are just time killers as I get my thoughts together. You are God. We are creator. And that's the practice. Is that your energy, your energetic belief of what you are capable of is like 80% of the job. Right? 80-20 rule. You gotta believe that you can do it. You gotta, and when there's a belief, there's a momentum, there's a generation behind that, like moving forward, propelling, accelerating, floating and moving the needle. And it's important to keep that in practice, because otherwise you're saying, I want to be an entrepreneur and a CEO, and you don't even know what your own books look like what, you don't even look at your own money. You want to, be the next great musician, but you're not practicing. It's a muscle. Practice is what is the action forward to acceleration, ascension, excel. That's the word I used today, was excel. And to excel in what it is you're feeling passionate about, or what you're feeling, what you want to dream. If this life is but a dream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream, going gently down the stream. Gently down the stream. Yes, there's bumps, there's rocks, there's getting knockout. But that is because that's how the muscle gets stronger, is to knock it out, right? You work the muscle to fatigue, you're building upon it, brick by brick by brick. You're building upon your dream. You're building upon the life that you are desiring. And to take that action, to move that needle, to take that step forward, is the beauty of this life, this expansive life. And I can tell you right now, just because I want this as a marker when I look back at this, is I don't have what I want right now. I have a lot of debt. I owe my best girlfriend some money. And I don't have the acting career that I want, and I I'm not the actress that I know I can be, and I'm not the entrepreneur that I know I can be. And then I will reframe that and articulate that alignment more and saying, I am an empowered person that is going to live that life of an entrepreneur and a successful actress. I'm dreaming it now. Ashley Stauffer, American actress. Ashley Stauffer on your magazines, on your billboards, and in your household name. Oh, did you see Ashley in that? I loved Ashley in that. Ashley's such a talented actress. I love Ashley. She's so gifted. I hope life unfolds wonderfully for her. And I used to know Ashley, and I always knew she was something special. And to live this extraordinary life, I've been messy. I've said I've been pussyfooting around. And I've seen myself get things, and then I'm like, oh no, that I like get scared again. Like, I made this move and I have this beautiful home, and then it's like you kind of take it for granted and you just kind of like plow through it. Like, okay, I'm in this house now, how am I gonna pay for it? Oh shit, da 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 da. And it's been a practice of mine to expand in the gratitude and the appreciation for this house that I asked for. I said, I don't want to live in an apartment anymore. I want to live in a house. Now I have the house, and I'm like, can I make the money? Can I pay the bill? Instead of just relishing in the beauty and excitement and the awe that I got it. Because if I'm from that place of, yes, I got it, I'm so grateful I got it, then it can be appreciated, and you will get more of that. Because like, love, excitement attracts like, love, excitement. Maybe you've realized by now that when you attract a partner, there's usually an aspect of your shadow self in them. That hits. Those are some big facts. Your shadow part is usually in the reflection of the person that you're in relation with. And those little things about them, maybe you've heard it before, but it took me a while to understand too, because it's not really surface level. It's like a lower vibrational sense of lack or scarcity or not good enough, or rebellion, yeah, right? So that rebellious heart, that rebel within you, that animal within you that just that's hungry and wants to, like, ravenous and is kind of angsty and passionate. And you might experience that in your partner. And I think it's important to acknowledge that when you kind of know that aspect of you, that shadow self of you, when you recognize that shadow in yourself, and you are on the path of enlightenment or awakening or ascension, it's important to evaluate that and clarify what it is you do want. Is it serving you, or is it sabotaging you? And sabotage doesn't have to be this dramatic thing. It can be the same, right? Instead of pass the ball, pass the ball. Have this experience, pass the ball. Have this experience, pass the ball, like a basketball. Here, have a ball. Here, have a ball. So if you're asking for those things, you have to say yes to them. And it might be unusual, and it might be uncomfortable, and you got to do a little energy clearing. Say, okay, I know this isn't serving me. I love it. Because it's kind of fun. It's really fun. I feel bad. It's my fantasy. I asked for it. And then I also made myself let myself suffer. Because the victim wanted to play. And then I realized that I was the creator of the victim. Of the sad, depressed, bad, naughty. You're bad. You did the bad thing. Or you're a fucking terrible person. Or I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. I don't like the way I treat that person. Or, yeah. You have those things you're observing. So you're the observer as the creator. And it's just kind of good to tune in and say, do I still want that? I don't think so. I mean, I like it. It's really fun. But is it moving me forward? Is it giving me another brick to lay on my foundation of this dream, this imaginary life that I want to create, that I'm imagining? Take an inventory. Have a query. Inquire about your actions and if they are serving you, if they are excelling you, and if they're not, ask for the next step to get you out of it. Ask for the next break. I know this isn't it. Can I have the next brick, please? And it's going to be given to you. It's going to feel weird because it's going to be unusual. And it might feel like probably the opposite of your shadow. It makes you feel a little funny because you're like, am I ready for this? This seems like a little lot, a little quick. And I want to invite you that when you ask for it, you say yes when it arrives. Because in that moment of asking, you have received. Are you receiving it? Are you going to deny it? That story, the guy on the sailboat sinking, and he says, please God, I hope I'm not saying this wrong, please God, send me, save my life, send me help. And one guy comes in with a boat. I'm terrible at this story. Anyway, he's like, no, God's gonna save me. And another person comes by and is like, hey, here's this. And he's like, no, God's gonna save me. And then God comes down and he's like, hello, I gave you everything you need. And he's like, I was waiting for you, God. And he's like, I sent you those people. You didn't say yes. That's not how that story goes, but that's the gist of it. So, that's our little dry skin. I got out of the shower and came here, did not put lotion on. So I want to do that, put some lotion on, but it was lovely going live here. Somebody popped on for maybe 10 seconds and then popped off. But now this lives forever in time. So enjoy. What can you imagine? I should